Hey everyone, I'm going to give you a quick demo on how you might use our SDK to build your own guest portal. I'm just going to dive right into it by mentioning that there's going to be a breaking change in this new version of the SDK. We're going to revert back to the old way of how you would give us the reservation ID. If you're an existing SDK user, you know that we used to have you pass the reservation ID in the init method. Then we moved it to when you would actually mount a component. We're moving back now for good reason. That reason being that we only want to fetch that reservation once and have it available for all methods and all components you might be mounting. So while you will be building your guest portal using the save progress method to give us your form data, you may also be mounting components like ID verification or security deposit that we're building and providing for you. And we only want to fetch that reservation once, better experience for you and your users, so you're going to pass that here, and this method is now going to be asynchronous. What that also means, though, is you're going to have access to the reservation object of the SDK, so you'll have access to all of the data. Probably most useful for you is you're going to have the initial Autohost risk level for this reservation when it comes into us, and what screens we would be showing in our guest portal based on your business rules or what screens you have turned on in your guest portal settings. So that's going to be available here on the reservation object, down in the settings, guest portal screens, and this will all be documented for you as well. So let's just dive into it. It's pretty simple. For each step that you do, you're going to call this save progress method, say what step it is. This is the steps in our guest portal, and whatever those values are. You just submit this, off we go. There it is, and if I come back to my reservation, hit refresh, I can see when I scroll down that there's the data: John, email, phone, all of that. We'll also provide some useful errors if you give bad information. So on the purpose of stay screen, you might be aware that the category is going to be either business, personal, or pleasure, or business, pleasure, or both. And then there's a list of experiences. Time travel is not one of the experiences that we're interested in. So if we hit bad data, we can see that this throws an error. And if we go to the message and look at the summary, just going to hover on this and we can see that it tells us, oop, category needs to be one of these values, and experiences must be one of these values as well. And then when you're done and you're ready to mark the guest portal as complete, you've sent all the information that you're going to need to send to Autohost on the last step that you do. You're going to pass complete is equal to true. That will tell us that, great, we have everything, and our screening AI can now run, update the risk level, give you our recommendations, all of that. So I'm going to hit this. There we go. I'm just going to have to tell it manually to run the screening AI, and we're going to come back to this in a second and give it a chance to update. The last thing that you may need to do is, we provide single links for each screen. So that's if you want a guest to complete a screen that's not normally a part of that flow for that risk color, or they didn't do it properly, you didn't get all the information, you want them to redo it, you send in one of these links. If you're going to be doing that in the save progress, in the object you pass to save progress, you're going to pass single page true. And that just lets us know that you're not doing this as part of the regular guest portal flow, but it's just a one-off page. So let's head back over here to the details, and there we are. All verifications have passed. Autohost status is now verified, and we can see that the last field that I passed, bio, is there, and experiences and purpose not provided because we got a validation error there. So that's not available to run anything on, and it's not available in the guest portal or in the dashboard. And there you have it.